station, you know, several people harassed me when I was on the bus. And this police car seems to be permanently parked here. You know, I mean, it's really, there's just, I really just don't even know how to deal with this. I've always said that. I don't really know how to deal with it. You know, I do the best I can. You know, I talk about the things that I think are important. Sometimes I just get angry. You know, but there certainly were several people on the bus who harassed me just in that like few minutes that it took to get from where I was to the train station. The Rolex has put a big billboard on one of the buildings that's on that bus route. You know, I'm sure they know which ad it is. You know, it's Rolex. It's Longs. I think it's a jewelry store named called Longs. So it's this huge watch with like with like the watch is on top of like the Rolex crown symbol, and then there's like the three circles with like lines attached to them, like sort of, and then like sort of also attached to the other part of the crown symbol, and then it says what, Oyster Perpetual Master something. I mean, really, could you just please, you know, mature? I look at the situation and there's so many things to say about this. First of all, being harassed on the bus. Why am I being harassed anywhere? You know, how is it that somehow sexual harassment is being justified as a way to just, for total strangers, to treat other total strangers? Second of all, you know, it was a number of black people who harassed me. I turned around to hear yet another big sneeze. There were several sneezes. There were already people harassing me before the bus went past that big Rolex sign, you know. And then the next thing that happened was there were a couple more sneezes. Then I hear another big sneeze, you know, and I look and it's 2 seats behind me. This black guy is looking at me like I'm sure that he's the one who sneezed, and he's giving me this look like I don't really even know how to characterize the look. Very judgmental, very defiant, as if I'm the one in power who's doing something wrong. You know, I would imagine he has absolutely no idea whatsoever what has really happened, right? And either what he's heard is, or what he believes is, that I am a white woman who's criticizing the president, or just that the president, who certainly looks black, is telling everybody that I'm a bad person, and so it must be true, right? And then there's just this constant like stupidity about sex that's going on all the time. You know, I really feel like, why doesn't everybody just, if you think masturbation's so great, you know, or why don't you just, you know, call it what it is, instead of sort of making these like constant allusions to it that are gross and invasive, you know, gross in and of themselves, and then invasive in the way that they're applied. You know, say, all right, well, you know, it's part of normal sexual behavior. Say it's part of normal sexual behavior, and then relegate it to all the other sex talk in the world, which doesn't belong in pretty much any conversation except a conversation that's about sex. You know what I mean? I mean, these constant allusions in ads, these constant allusions in the media, these constant allusions in politics. I mean, just, you know, take the stigma off of it, call it what it really is, and then relegate it to the realm of sex, which is where it belongs. You know, instead of just like making all these stupid, I don't even really know how to say it, these stupid mincing allusions to it that are done in ways that are so invasive and so disgusting and so degrading. Leave me alone about it, please.